Hi guys, I am Aarti and today we will see what is Next.js. Okay, so this is our first chapter and we will cover these all are the points which I have already shown onto the screen. Okay, so here before learning Next.js, let's first understand the problem that Next.js solved. If you already know the React, then you know that the React we creates a component. Okay, then manage the state. We use this use state to manage the state. And if we have to show something side effect, then we use the use effect hooks. Okay, and fetching the data from API. So this kind of task we also perform using use effect hook. So when we are creates a production build of the React application, all our code is bundled into a JavaScript files. Okay, so these files are then deployed to the server. This is the process. Now imagine the user visit your React website. Then what happened? The browser first download the JavaScript bundle. React loads and initiates. Then something use effect hooks are there which are execute. Then API calls made and data comes from server. So the state update happen. Then component re-rendering with fetch data. And finally, the user see the complete page can impact with it. Okay. So this whole process the React just follows. So this approach, we see client-side rendering of this approach means client-side rendering. So the problem is that the user may see the loading screen while the JavaScript loads or data is fetching. So the problem is that means screen is loading when this whole process is executing. Okay, so this will impact some performance and user experience will some slightly user experience will not be okay. Then SEO problem is there. SEO means search engine optimization. These all are the problems that we faced in React.js, and now we will see how Next.js solve this all problem that we have discussed. Okay, so I have already summarized these all points, and we'll see the Next.js how solve this problem. Okay, so Next.js is a React framework I already mentioned in last video also, and that provides additional features on top of React. You still use the component hook, state management, API calls, but Next.js give you multiple strategies. Okay, means the many things are same in React.js and Next.js. So the additional things that we are getting into the Next.js, which gives us benefit in that first is server-side rendering. I have already explained the process, which is client-side rendering. Now we see what is server-side rendering and exactly the benefit of the Next.js we can say. So the first benefit of Next.js is server-side rendering. The server fetch the data and generates the HTML before sending to the browser. So the result faster initial page load. Then we have a better SEO. Then user see the content immediately. Okay, so means initial page load time is very less. That's why immediately page loads and we can see that page onto the website. So the server side rendering is one of the benefit. Then static site generation is the second benefit of Next.js. It means what? At build time, the Next.js fetch the data, okay, and generate the HTML page in advance. Okay, so what happened when generate the HTML? Exactly means exactly the page loads fast. Okay, because it generates the HTML page in advance. So our HTML is ready. So it's directly show the HTML. So fast, extremely fast website we can say. Then we'll get better performance. Great for blogs and documents and marketing sites we generally use for it. So the incremental static regenerates is also one of the benefit of Next.js, which is a third benefit, incremental static generation. Static page can update automatically after deployment without rebuilding the entire application. So which is a incremental static regeneration. Means what? Static pages can be updated automatically after deployment without any rebuild or any reprocess. So means loading time will reduce. This will if we so these all are the additional benefit, three benefits which are very important, that is server side rendering, static site generation, incremental static regeneration. Now in short we will see the what is React and versus Next.js in short. So we can see this React is a client side rendering, okay, because whole APIs and all these all are API calling this all after page load all process happen. But in case of Next.js, the data and whole page already loads and it just show this happen in server side rendering. So the React is a client side rendering in case of Next.js, which is server side rendering, which gives SSG, ISR means incremental static generation, and SSG means static site generation. So uh, we can see the performance is best in React.js. Then faster page load, built-in routing. Built-in routing means what? We no need to install any extra library. Like in React.js, we React Router DOM, we install that library, and later on we just create routes and this all things. But in case of React.js, we just create a folder in apps and directly routes creates. So it's which is nothing but inbuilt route. Then image optimization is also done in Next.js in API routes. So Next.js gives the full stack capability. We can create a backend API and this all. So we can conclude like Next.js is built in top of React. It helps us build faster, SEO friendly, and production ready application by providing multiple rendering strategies and performance optimization out of the box. So that's why the Next.js is very popular nowadays, and this gives the better performance to us.